once again about tips for estate planning with Carl and my friend Mike Witzke, estate planning attorney out of Bloomfield Hills, Michigan. Today we're going to talk about in our little 2.5-minute video about the Secure Act and some of the things that you should be aware of the updatedness with this. First of all, stretch IRAs, as you may or may not know, gone, okay? The max that you can stretch this stuff out for is 10 years, and then at that point you can get hit with whammo, a big tax bill. So you want to make sure that you start your planning now, not all of a sudden 10 years from today.
The Secure Act, Carl, really has been the most dramatic change to retirement planning that we've seen in a number of years. It not only extends how old you have to be, now 72 instead of 70 and a half before you have to start taking minimum required distributions, but as you said, it now requires non-spouse beneficiaries in almost every case to take all the money out within 10 years. And this can cause a lot of problems for beneficiaries. It also is a problem if you've named a trust as the beneficiary of your IRA or 401k.
And most people have.
And that can really be an issue. So the point we really want to stretch with folks is that these changes require you to review who is the beneficiary of your IRA, and under the Secure Act, how will that affect how they take that money out? Because as you said, there can be huge penalties if your beneficiaries do not take the money out as required. A 50% penalty on undistributed amounts. So something that every client really needs to look at is who is the beneficiary of their IRA, and how does that Secure Act affect how they'll be able to take that money out, and what will the tax effect of those distributions be.
And in our next video, we'll talk about reviewing beneficiaries and where they should be and should not be done. Thank you.